Never do yourself what other people can do for you. To save time and energy, the knowledge, wisdom, and legwork of other people can be used to your advantage. When the work is done, your workers will be forgotten, while you yourself will be remembered. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. That is the 7th law of power in Robert Greene's book, The 48 Laws of Power. The most famous example of this is the Serbian-American inventor Nikola Tesla. Throughout his career, Tesla obsessed over new inventions and just coming up with ideas that could solve issues. The problem was that it was very easy for others, specifically businessmen and other inventors, to take advantage of him and steal his inventions while not paying him anything for it. When Tesla came to America in the late 1800s, he started working for a man named Thomas Edison. And Tesla went out and improved several designs for Edison, but in the end, he almost didn't get paid for it at all, while Edison took the credit for it. The same thing happened later in Nikola Tesla's career when he got funded by a magnate named George Westinghouse. Now, Tesla went out and designed an alternating current system, an AC system, that is still to this day the standard. Yet, George Westinghouse is the name that is the most associated with this invention, simply because it happened under his roof. The rivalry between Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison is one of the greatest in history. And there's no doubt that Tesla was the far greater inventor and thinker. Yet Thomas Edison knew how to play the game. Because hey, he was more of a businessman than an inventor. Yet Edison has the most patents under his name out of all inventors of all time. And if you Google who the greatest inventor ever is, chances are you're gonna find Thomas Edison's name on the top of that list. We can think of this game as a jungle. So all the animals of the jungle are striving each day to feed themselves. So whether it is to eat plant-based or to hunt down prey and eat, everyone's in this kind of game of being hunted or hunting. There is one exception in the jungle, the vulture. The vulture does not do any work whatsoever. It just circles around animals that look a little bit weak, that they're about to die. When an antelope or a deer fails to live, the vulture comes in to feast. When a lion has hunted down a boar and has eaten himself full, the vulture comes in and eats up the rest. It does not do any work. That always gets to be well fed in the jungle. The vulture knows that it just has to wait for the failure of others to survive, or for a hunter to hunt down its prey. Peter Paul Rubens, that was the name of an artist who also played this game. For he had numerous workers underneath him who worked on different parts of a paintings on a canvas. He was seen as a godlike artist by clients who came to purchase his work. Little did they know that the speed at which he finished paintings was much due to the workers that he had working for him. At last, it's important to keep in mind an earlier rule that we learned. Law number 1, never outshine the master. And this goes for this as well, that we shouldn't steal inventions, ideas, knowledge from the higher ups. Instead, it may be more beneficial to just lay back and let those higher ups, the masters, take the credit so that we remain in favor and can strike when the opportunity arises, exactly as the first law outlines. It also doesn't have to be stealing the work of others. We can do as Isaac Newton did, for his famous quote, "Standing on the shoulders of giants," shows exactly this. The discoveries found by Isaac Newton was in large part due to the achievements by the people that came prior to him. And he acknowledged that and said that without them, I wouldn't have been able to achieve this. If you are to use others' material and not tell people about it, then you should consider looking at material that has been forgotten from thousands of years ago, ancient wisdom and knowledge. For those people that did their work can't really defend themselves now. It's also far less likely that people can match the work that you have done today with that of people that lived centuries ago. Lastly, stealing others' ideas and inventions may be beneficial, but it's a shameful behavior and that I don't recommend you doing. Instead, let's study this law, this seventh law of power, so that we can defend ourselves against the vultures of the world, those who circle around us, ready to come down and eat when we are finished, to eat when we are laying there weak. Those people we need to be careful with. And that's why we learned this. So with that being said, watch out for those birds. And with that, I'm leaving you.